That's a long way to walk. Okay, so our last talk is Chris. Yay! Chris is a software developer at Sendwithus. He's fascinated by the intelligence of animals as well as the secrets of the deep, dark sea.
Dark sea.
Are you
Gonna find
okay?
it.
Oh,
I'm okay.
Yeah. Did I just...
Oh man, there's many of you.
You are all staring at you.
You got it.
Is there like over there maybe? Alright. So I'm going to start off by saying I'm going to use the word octopus to mean plural and singular because so many people get mad at me for using all kinds of words. So I'm just going to get that out of the way. And I'm going to say octopus the entire time. Alright. So this is Coco, and she's a gorilla that can speak up to like 2,000 words in sign language. And this is a cute beagle. So how many people here would have no problem eating these animals? Alright. So one person. Okay, so not many of you. Alright, so this is an octopus, and this is a delicious plate of yummy food. Who would have no problem eating this calamari? Alright, so many of you would have no problem eating this calamari. So let's consider the octopus. It was the first intelligent being on Earth, one of the first intelligent beings on Earth, and it evolved 230 million years before humans. So it's way over there. And why do we eat them and not the other animals? Is it because they're not as smart? Well, how much could they learn? Well, some researchers have put crabs inside of like translucent jars, and after 12 minutes, one octopus opened it up. And the next time, it was able to open it in 9 seconds, and the time after that, there was a record of 54 seconds. And this is one escaping. They can also learn geography. So some researchers put an escape hatch beside the same object in different aquariums with different landscapes and stuff. And after showing the octopus how to escape, every time in the new aquarium, it would just bolt for that and just get out. So it could learn where things were. They also have feelings. So it's been shown that octopus have 3 different types of feelings. That they're active, which is happy, reactive, which is shy, like this one looking at the camera, and avoidance, which means they're kind of sad, kind of curious, kind of shy. So why does personality matter? Well, like humans, they don't pick like humans who have dominant left hand or right hand, octopus pick a favorite eye that they always look at you with. And, and it's more than just instinct because they also hold grudges. Like one octopus, Athena, would always spray water at the same volunteer every time she walked by. The volunteer left for a few months and Athena stopped spraying. And the moment she came back, she started spraying water again, using her little beak. There was also an experiment done where there was like a good cop, bad cop. One volunteer would always poke the octopus. The other volunteer would always feed it. And after a week, the octopus would hide from the volunteer who walked by, the bad cop, and would go say hi to the volunteer who fed her. They're also really clever. So one researcher gave an octopus like 2 different types of clams and 2 different types of mussels and 1 different type of clam. And the octopus would like open up the clam, just like prying it open, would smash one of the mussels and would like twist up the other one. So like it had a favorite way to open things. They're also playful. So like if you give them in their aquarium like a little pill bottle, 2 octopuses have been seen passing it back and forth like up to 20 times. And like a human playing with a bouncy ball, they're not trying to get rid of it, they're just trying to see what they can do with it. And they also use tools. So this octopus is carrying around these coconut shells to sleep in at night. And some octopus even hold rocks up to the doors of their dens and will use that for protection. And some octopus will even take break apart Portuguese man-o'-wars, which are like kind of stingy jellyfish. They're not actually jellyfish. But because octopus are immune to them, they'll wrap themselves in it and use it as a weapon. This is a comic from the oatmeal. Alright, so apparently they're pretty smart. Well, there must be some reason we eat them, right? Like apparently gorillas and dogs are both delicious. So is it because they look so different? Like they look like aliens, right? Like who cares if we eat them? Well, okay, how different are they? Well, kind of like Batman. When they're born, they lose both their parents. So they have to learn the world by themselves, which makes it even more impressive that they're like opening jars and stuff. And this is Cthulhu, because they look kind of like aliens. This is the mimic octopus. It can both shapeshift and watch other animals and act like them and change their colors to be like them. What's even cooler is octopus are colorblind. So they actually, their skin can sense what color they're on and will change to be like that color. Oh, yes, they're colorblind. So They have these cells in their skin that detect color, but they can't actually see color. It's pretty impressive. Yeah. that came real quick. All right, so they have beaks like birds, they have venom like snakes, and like lizards, they can regrow their limbs. But unlike lizards, the new limbs aren't weaker, they're just as strong, and they can grow them in like 6 weeks, which is super cool. So if we don't eat these 3 animals because they're so smart, then, and is the only reason we eat octopus because they look so different? Like if we have no problem eating the closest thing we have to like a sentient alien life form on Earth, then when we do find aliens, the question is, will they be delicious?